네, 그렇지. 되네. 심지어도 소나미야 준비되고. 되네 당하라서 왕学校 如果这是身体身体从王学校上下面的强调身体过来是。我想把这身体对话的理解这东西吃它，这点呢，身体身体上节特别起头，但东西点吃上节嘛讨厌么了，我这对这特别起头的呢，我做在这王学校上。我在古农上坡自己是可以进步的，我古农上坡是过来种多。我真的做我这去年天气见，对别这个啦，是他去天气见的，对别生他前半的，对别没怕的，我这的呢，我这这也可能就是凶个哇，我这的对别这个啦，那种有我这的，但当然说身体能把它差别过，那个让说古农能把差别过去的也是，我这那。研究什么？现在上节出来什么？研究有关的，他上节出来什么？是做结果去了吧
？And so next, before we receive the empowerment, we should cultivate the right motivation for receiving the empowerment, and think that I'm receiving this empowerment for the benefit of all sentient beings. So cultivate a mind of love, compassion, bodhicitta. Love is the wish for sentient beings to be happy, and compassion is the wish for them to be free from suffering. And then bodhicitta is the wish for all of them to attain the state of enlightenment. And so, of course, when beings are completely free of suffering, they reach the state of enlightenment, or the only place where there is no suffering is the state of enlightenment. So it's important to have a very pure motivation when receiving the empowerment, because it is said that everything, all dharmas depend on one's motivation, one's aspiration. So depending on the kind of aspiration we have, a corresponding result will arise. So it's very important to have a completely pure motivation of bodhicitta, and also to develop a mind of renunciation, that is a mind that strives toward complete enlightenment.
人他主嘛讲毛的主他可见呢在上坡主嘛开始上节那往他也突击，他就他这上节那特别他就主完了，他接连谁的是。接下来他写了主嘛的是，就接下来给他的主嘛的哇。
So in the empowerment text, it first explains the nature of green Tara. It says that she's an emanation of Buddha Amitabha's compassionate means. The emanation of Buddha's Amitabha compassionate means is Chenrezig, and then Tara is the Buddha Amitabha's emanation of wisdom.
这趟他俺做后想那这接连谁但可上面看过要8万多是，这嘛阿玛对不对？这就恰的或者可上面去接下没去他说完了要肯定那这两去要，我这上面这两去主要的。我这主嘛接连谁这种这就恰的了。
So especially in the Tibetan tradition, Chenrezig is considered to be the father of all, and everyone knows Chenrezig. And Tara is considered to be the mother. And really everyone, also in Tibet, they go for refuge, they supplicate, and they practice Chenrezig or Tara.
我当这边从把到上期今天的跑把接连谁提起，但可能马从或者身前从期今这边从期啊，他们讲中下的也是。我在小队这个我爸的没把他身前劳动成就自己，他为难过的也是。我真的他身前牛头马上真的为他在第头9月能把这事情的真的，我这就眼下穷的真的真的这么的春节节的穷的是这么的春节前出门了解也就这么这个是我春节的。所以呢，他们这些那些劳动咱把它搞我穷的是，俺那漂亮的都春节节咱都忙起谁。 我这里去的，穷的从多，我这里这刚是几块，
and so
但几块开始的呢，这他妈几块钱吧，这他妈你交给是嘛这，现在我等跑回，今天是去窗子呀，这边通知呀，我这里去给这是这边通知呀。
So, and then so then in the empowerment text it says that Drubchö Rinpoche then took a pledge to accomplish the benefit of sentient beings until samsara is emptied. And so with this commitment, Drubchö Rinpoche acted for the benefit of sentient beings for many countless aeons. And even though there were some who were established in the state of liberation, sentient beings still have not actually decreased in number. And so eventually Drubchö Rinpoche became disheartened and tears started to stream forth from his eyes. And from these tears, Tara was born, and also a wrathful emanation of Tara. Some say that the other emanation was white Zambala. But so here it says it was Tara and another wrathful form of Tara. And so then after Tara was born in this way, she offered her assistance to Drubchö Rinpoche and said and pledged that I'm going to protect all sentient beings from fear, and I will assist you in your acting of for the welfare of sentient beings.
真的，他是这两世上突出几块吧，他就从这里是在工作的像这样的黑恰，他们忙不接的，看了看对，他是从这看了看对，他就他电话的是上里面想着我有的是，这老婆当样式的，这东周围这马起是这位同志这马起是把钱就拉说的，差不多些吧，我妈了，他这场嘛是准备看追学啥的吧，我这看了看对，估计6个月他初年嘛，妈妈。 给他这嘛口干嘛，看了看对这种，看了看对这种嘛，是吧？看了看对这这种类是吧？这把看人对图片呢，这偏看的图片呢，这点个类似。
And so it says in the Tara Deliverance Tantram that although identical in wisdom, Tara manifests in myriad ways, in different colors, numbers of faces and arms. So she manifests in whichever way necessary to benefit beings. Then Acharya Ashwagosha said, Lady Tara, manifesting for the purpose of beings, you display your body as Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, Uma, Gulchema, Lugugyu, the scowling one, Mamaki, and the white-robed lady, in order to tame sentient beings according to their needs.
真的，他们来参加主席，他们来参加主席的我的是，大家看的是呢，东巴上去就点的，永远就马上这的，给我马边么，他讲没得了吧？他说吧，这说他技术准备做完事了吧？我那这生前同志呀，技术准备做完的是，我能看到微信说的，他马上拉不中了说吧，这说我技术准备做完的是。
And then it is said that Tara is the ground from which all female deities, all goddesses arise from. And in India, she appeared as Maya Devi, the mother of the Buddha Shakyamuni. And she also manifested as Gelongma Balmo and the princess Mandaraba. And she also appeared as the Dakini Yeshe Tsogyal and Machig Labdun and many others.
我记得他就是准备去在澳洲举办的事情呢，他这里嘛，的秋季办的阿德夏的事情呢，他秋季办的阿德夏唐伯虎了，配比亚特，他就是准备在做瓦达是的，他就是准备我送进劳动用啥的是，我他曾经这样子，汽油的，他活了这样，劳动用被弄点，我这汽油的，这里他这，我就打破他这件事呢。 새 통통 용쇼가 공네 새 통통 용쇼의 공도 드라마 간모 가담 키나마제 드라마 간모 냠내시야 나네테네 드라마 간모 냠내시네 고세 유르는 거 표토야 와서 쇼요리 와든 지금 성공을 시작하나 상지비 아 대체 드라마 등치에 사이네 真的这么接不对嘛？是真是咯，我这东西嘞，我这里当然从这种这边呢，人间不错，讲话人间不错是嘛，他嘛，这么个目标在，已经做下几年起了，在用多，我这说的这里对。
Can I take this woman look?
讲话人间不错，这里呗，我讲话人间，讲话人间不错，但这种电脑就嘛就录这的话，他要我签嘛是。我这里呢，他在这么个目，他那现在起呢，在这么个目就他这里媒体运动做事，我这里平安的起了，我这里穷人了吧。
So for the lineage of Tara, in the past, so it traces back to Atisha. And before Atisha traveled to Tibet, he supplicated to Tara, and Tara appeared to him and gave him a prophecy saying that if you were to go to Tibet, you would be able to benefit many beings there. Then he went to Tibet. And also, Boba was supposed to have a very short life, and then he received a Tara empowerment from the Gadam tradition, and then was able to live a very long life. Also, Lord Chichen Sumgen, after his enlightenment, he had a vision of 7 different aspects of Tara, and then wrote a supplication to these 7 aspects of Tara. And then there was also Gyalpa Rinchen who was the 15 or 16 or so lineage holder of the Drupon Rinchen lineage. And he also had a vision of a white Tara who showed him a path of skillful means, which he then wrote down in a form of a sadhana called a text called the wish fulfilling jewel.
真的，他是接近个现在不起呢，他准备说他妈等于加速嘛的这种都准备说嘛不加速是，这就是这么那钱参与对，这种多的目前。
还没给嘛的。
因为等于那是他等于在其他有钱吧的，其他那这包括给有的吧。
So also His Eminence Rinchen Rinpoche, he always tells us that that Tara actually protected his own life 8 times.
这其实呢，咱那里嘛就把那叫那米去的是，别嘛来去我们的是，主要做呢他如果纯粹菜，他尽量才行他们他来去搞的是，咱这样做呢，咱几块钱就走了说，他说的，他投票的是，真的他对外进行方说，咱这个的是。我听对的，叫的那边上街你听要说，咱去上街听就这个的是，咱一举办呢是，咱举办的这个往我去的去，这往我去就连这有了这去的，往我去听我做这边个现在不去，你们常说你忙的，我这个是上班是错别的。
And then again in the empowerment text it says that this tantra belongs to the unsurpassed yoga tantras. So Anuttara Yoga Tantra, and Tara is the mother of the lotus family, and her principal emanation resides at Mount Potala, which is actually Chenrezig's Pure Land. And it says, by merely hearing her name, one will be freed from the 8 or 16 kinds of fear, and one will be born in the Pure Land of Deva Chen, and ultimately then attain enlightenment swiftly. And so again, this empowerment comes from the 50 empowerments of the Drupon lineage. And I myself have received this empowerment from His Eminence Rinchen Rinpoche when he gave all of the series of these 50 empowerments in Zhang Zhubling.
真的，他自己真的。他这里咱往我一下学校提倡大了，是吧？对吧？咱的监督是了，其实吧，这监督是了，其实，对，他引去做，其他这个引去做查你去，我给查这其他这些，他你忙的吧
？Purgachic引你？
这其他这什么嘞？
哦呀。 So then next we come to the actual empowerment. And so to receive the empowerment, first, please repeat the following supplications. And we will do that once in Tibetan and then twice in English. And in English, embodiment of omniscient wisdom, who utterly purifies the wheel of existence through your kindness. Please grant me the principal deity of the precious treasury you are setting forth today. Embodiment of omniscient wisdom, who utterly purifies the wheel of existence through your kindness. Please grant me the principal deity of the precious treasury you are setting forth today. So.
Lama Duchi, that's what I'm the true jobs and over the boy about Giva Jesu, Chancho, same deal. Give it about Chancho to move on Namda. And the want to Jinka number like Geno to Swata, a Lama, the Jesu Drumani, and Tetan Duchi, round with Jesu Drumaji, and teach Chonto, that jobs Roya, they declare. Roy gave out Jesu, Chancho, same deal. Then give it about Chancho to Moya. 我听过，我这军下啊，是那军下啊，能打些，我这那个例子。我对对对，当然做的，那是往这让啊什么，有地方去呀，说那这错啥过去啊，地方是发呀，说那错啥过去，这起的，我对对，我这人都下来是。
So then next, see the Vajra Master as an emanation of Taram being in front of you, and think that in Tara's presence you are offering what is called the 5 purities, and these consist of taking refuge, confessing negativities, rejoicing in the virtue of others, cultivating bodhicitta, and then dedicating the roots of virtue for enlightenment. So these are the 5 purities. And these are unnecessary because the empowerment of the secret mantra is very profound. And in order to receive the empowerment, we have to accumulate merit and purify obscurations. So in order to do that, we will offer these 5 purities. So again, please repeat.
我就从那大家去，地方没给，说的呀，周围给了，建议了，三界强求，一界从，三界求当，双求了，强求法子，大家去，让见同你，让着起来。 Chancho semne, jibara che, chancho mchoke, semne, jijene, semchen tamji, dake, rontonye, chancho joncho, yevon, jibara che, rola penche, sanje, robara cho.
Chikore, nikore, and
Okay,
then once in English. I take refuge in the 3 jewels. I confess all misdeeds and non-virtues. I rejoice in the virtues of all beings and hold the awakening of the Buddha in mind until attaining awakening. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. I give rise to bodhicitta, having given rise to the mind of supreme awakening. I welcome all beings. I will engage in the supreme bodhisattva conduct that is pleasing to all. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. So.
Tene he Zoruba Tabe Heden from Zorba area. Miji one should be the Ducus to DJs no one should be don't Zoran de Bandejo. Some Mijik once, Mijik on Huyak. Remember that Tambo take us on to Genant. Huyak, answer that the Chido, Getan Seriate. Some Mala repeats on those, some Dawa, one, some Dawa, Bombala, one. Dawa, Bombala, one, Selando. Once we had to not want to do one. Or teach it in a one case remember the Dugoson to GS now my wish you don't want to watch so react to that. Then on the gen of the Chirochis.
So when we come to the actual ripening empowerment, and so during the ripening empowerment, we receive empowerments of enlightened body, speech, and mind. And to receive these empowerments, again, we have to supplicate. Milarepa had said that for the meaning of empowerment, that that which authorizes you to practice the profound enlightened mind or the profound view is the empowerment. So now we come to the actual empowerment, and that consists of empowerment of body, speech, and mind. So first, again, please repeat the following supplication.
Lopon, Gonsozor, Dala, Jumdandi, Jitsu Junme, Kuson Toje, Jesu, Namara, Sartuzor, Lopon, Gonsozor, Dala, Jumdandima, Jitsu, Junme, Kuson Toje, Jesu Nama, Sartuzor.
Once in English. Master, please heed me.
Master, please heed me.
Please bestow upon me.
Please bestow upon me
The empowerment of body, speech, and mind.
of body, speech, and mind.
Of the Bhagavati.
Of the Bhagavati.
Green Tara.
Green Tara.
So.
Then that's it. The Gook, that goes on to zombie, not Gook Jina, Chiaki on the Zoran, the Gendo Chirochis.
So then next, specifically to receive the empowerment of enlightened body, please repeat the following supplication.
Dorjee Ziba, Gonsozor, Dane Jola, Pendon, Zetiantila, Sundabje, Chaja Eche, Jito Zor, Dorjee Zimba, Gonso Zoro, Danan Jola, Pendon to, Zetian Chila, Sundevje, Chaja Ishi, Chitu Zoro.
And in English, Vajra holder, please heed me for the benefit of beings. I supplicate you, exalted one, please cause the wisdom mudra to arise. So,
No, da Sumpa Moji, Loma, that deeper Chinji Labaras, on Bacon, the Dachita, on be so Baba Hill, the Super, don't be on the Zoom Colo, the Georgia, the Yoman Russians. Zoom. Zoom colors not open Madame David and Atam Lee Uba Bodam Jetan social Dani Pomadur Mama Gita Window Chani Gerana Pomadur Mama Gita Window Chani Chojitan Bala Yuanzi, but Satan Jatan Jijan, but Timo Dronki Hubatan Tazo Jen, but what that Chiran so Jitu Mangus, so Jitu Manjan Gom, what that Jitu Matri Gom, that's all what Jitu Maya Gom, Seo Gom, that is Romani, some Nixon. What I can see that here are Gom to him, took at Dami Yabo Gom, Tigan, so Jitu Maya, some Nixon Nochi, or the cheat, and what that's also Jitu Maze, the then Chevar Garbo, Timba Marbo, took a home bo, what it was there to ne, the Rangine, Ishibando, the Gombanda, Gomde, Soso Gomde, the Nangi, what the Ishiba Mambo, the Pecha, and Nimena, do that, Nizer do Habana, Nizena do Chebana, and Nizer do Sen Be, Mambo she will run Messality, what is now Jan Chane, Soso, that doesn't cover Papa there. Do Savona, Kavan, Shundra, should not come to the temple, what the night 10. Rankin is on subset to terms and rules on what in Richie is.
So now visualize yourself as green Tara. Visualize yourself clearly and really have the confidence of being Tara. I really am Tara. If that is difficult, you can just visualize a dumb syllable at your heart and still have the awareness, I am Tara. So then you visualize yourself as Tara. Then at your forehead, there is a white Om. At your throat, a red A. And at your heart, a blue Hung. And from these syllables, light rays radiate and invite the wisdom beings who then come from the natural abodes, appearing in the same way that you have visualized yourself in the form of Tara. And countless forms of Tara descend down, just like as many as there are dust particles in a sun ray. So many Taras descend down and then they dissolve into you, just like snowflakes dissolving on a hot rock. So think that one by one, these Taras dissolve and merge with your body, speech, and mind.
Dorjee Jadam Go, Chasmo, some Tada China, so Chi Pop Shawlets, Pamanyama, Tempo Chasmo, some draw.
So then next, think that the crossed vajra is placed onto your crown, and that signifies that the blessings that you have received will stay with you without decline.
On the Jambanza, the Jambanza, the Chuan, the Humbaki. Lopon to Gane, someone would you choose your own Putanji about 1 Chang. What a Lopon to Gane, Lopon to Mazidi, to Gane, would you choose your one quarter, the Babankla, Java Regna, Yomshe, that's what Pasota, Jan Chang, what the name Changjo Simba, Sima, Cho, Chomon, do Nampata, so do Nampala Chong.
So then again, visualize the Vajra Master as Tara, and think that from his heart, light rays radiate, and these light rays invite the empowerment deities from the 10 directions and 3 times, appearing in the form of the 5 Buddha families and the 4 consuls, the 4 dakinis. And then they are surrounded by inconceivable male and female bodhisattvas and male and female wrathful ones, all appearing in the space in front of you. Raji to say come Juji come to the US on the Robot one quarter more and those. What in that Lopon has so what done, they want to cheese and so what done. Then Java Regna, the so Java Regna to the one to the Gompa of Z. What they change us about Jahi Jo, Smart to Doji Lunan, what the trouble to Pagate, Chomoto to charge it for zone. They'll have the promoters of It's gone. Yes, Propangatis Gyoktason. Yankeson Gavaringati.
Java to one to company not on company. Or the changes about the Jahi Jo. Changes smart to Doji, or the trouble to great party. Or then the trauma to charge it for zone. Then they have with the promoters okay. No man not think. Think Namkala, do Tang Jansen Padiana Sotan Chobarwa, Jane, then metal, take metal, Kurgumla or Charpa, or the Yomshi Rotic, by chance, just candidly. Judy Yovet, you the little to Sone, the normal one course songs until Mopachi Pores.
So then the Vajra Master supplicates the empowerment deities to confer the empowerment, and the 5 Buddha families, the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, direct their enlightened mind toward bestowing empowerment. And then the bodhisattvas, the male bodhisattvas, proclaim verses of auspiciousness, and the female bodhisattvas sing Vajra songs. Then the male wrathful ones send away hindrances, and the female wrathful ones protect the 4 cardinal directions. And then the gods and the goddesses, they fill the sky with parasols and victory banners, and then shower down a rain of blossoms, flower blossoms. And then the 4 dakinis hold vases in their hands filled with the nectar of bodhicitta, and then they slightly tilt these vases to confer empowerment upon the disciples. So then your body has been filled with the empowerment nectar, and then the nectar overflows at your crown and forms a crown ornament of the 5 Buddha families. Then next, think that from the Vajra Master's heart, light rays radiate, and again they invoke the enlightened mind of the empowerment deities with their consorts and their retinue. And then this causes them to dissolve into the disciples. Then, being thus initiated, the karmic imprints and defilements accumulated with the body and all grasping at them are purified, and you have received the complete form empowerment. You are now empowered to practice the generation stage of visualizing your body as the deity, the union of appearance and emptiness. As a result, you will have the fortune to accomplish the Nirmanakaya.
我的其实呢，他的我往这其实他这我做车间那么忙多，我车间那么忙多，这做的明白的7、8月嘛，明白给我下嘛，7、8月嘛的，做的明白的话，我的我的因为他的空虚嘛，就他记明白呢，因为是哪一把天的，我明白的，所以我可以情报的天的，把我这我做这来面对明白给我下嘛，从上面这上面我买了几个的，也是下7、8月嘛的是。
Also, there are many people following us on the live stream. And so maybe you're thinking that now everyone has received the vase on the crown, but I have not received the vase on my crown because I'm on the live stream. You shouldn't worry about that because the vase itself is not what's most important. As I mentioned before, everything depends on the aspiration. So if you have the aspiration to receive the empowerment, you're receiving the empowerment. So don't think that I have not received the vase on my crown.
Oh, the对吧？这些上面呢，说很把这个给我推荐一些就嘛，你跟中国生活了，从这方面确定头，但去没看看呢，在去注意到呢，他干嘛的？在这个中干嘛呢？哟，还是对的，这种的，都我对吧？这些。
And also conversely, if you wouldn't have the right aspiration, even if you would have the vase placed on your crown, it would actually not be very significant without the aspiration. And Jigten Sumgön actually said that even if you lack the aspiration, even if you place as many vases on your crown and like pour water like the Ganges River on your crown without the aspiration, still you're not actually receiving an empowerment.
这其实呢，他当过这里他总去这经常去传达这了，这件都是我其实。
So then next, please repeat the following supplication in order to receive the speech empowerment.
都见真吧，公手做了，大年做了，偏东头，俺就往过了，一切钱，我做点吧，大了做了，都见真吧，公手做了，大年做了，偏东头，俺就往过了，一切钱，我做点吧。
And once in English, Vajra holder, please heed me for the benefit of beings. Please grant me the great wisdom of the mantra empowerment, which is the source of all accomplishments.
真的，当我做帮了你是，他帮了你看，他就是这么热的嘞，热的，老公热到的是，那老公都看呢，俺这结巴，慢慢接的机器被吹的，俺这上网上结巴，老公现在通呢，等到老面那把也怕修呢，你看。俺这上网上结巴了，说到了嘛噻，你看了，就是这边俺这热的嘞，在了去下巴在天松上，我听没怕起过来。
So then both the Vajramaster and the disciple visualize themselves as Tara. Then from the seed syllable and the mantra garland at the heart of the Vajramaster emerges a second seed syllable and mantra garland, like one butter lamp setting alight another. It emerges from his mouth and enters the mouth of the disciple and dissolves into the seed syllable and mantra garland at the disciple's heart, like water pouring into water. Then please repeat the mantra.
Om Dare, Dudare, Dure Soha, Om Dare, Dudare, Dure Soha, Om Dare, Dudare, Dure Soha. Oh, tene nga chungbi lopung jimden de la ni wan zi tu so nga ji mo ro tu yu ten ban zi tu so chen zo ban zi tu so xie te marima te marwa watanga sungin sende jindo shiro jise.
And so please repeat. I'm thinking that I'm going to uphold this mantra.
Jumden da ke songla che dala nye bara zito zoro jumden da ke songla che dala nye bara zito zoro.
Once in English, conqueror, as I have become your disciple, please take me under your care. Also,
Zoom je ke lopon to jumden de la zera de la nye bara zito zoro ma jamo ro den zo to tin ban sunan zo ban zito zo tin ni la tele nye wa den yo chora me chu ji gu ji kan zum na cha xin da me chu so je tang ba je gu tam na xi ji hyong den ji ke ge be zha xi yi pa wo zha xi person so ba person so ba tin de le hyong su ro di chang ban za ye so ha de da ji shi na nga ke gu ne za be ho cha chen ma tin ji dang ji ba ta zong ke je na wa ma lu to nga ta ya cha kong su jo gong ban ji ren ba gong ba la wang ji wu rong ko cho be ka ba jian su qi ba yi no wo ta nga ko ta za ya zai je tang qin lu ko le me ge zong bi rong nga ko me ge xie yo ro wo ta nga ko me ge xie wo su ba ta ne de da chi ma zhen ji ta ne ho xia de chi ma cang ma ba ta ne de ne zong ji na ma to ne de zhe zong duo zhe ma luo xiang de ba.
So when we received the body empowerment, the form empowerment, we purified all the defilements, 3 defilements of the body, the 3 non-virtues of the body. And now with the speech, we purify the 4 non-virtues of the speech. So it says in the text, being thus initiated, the karmic imprints and defilements accumulated with the speech and all grasping at them are purified, and you have received the complete speech empowerment. You are now empowered to recite the deity's secret mantra, the union of sound and emptiness. As a result, you will have the fortune to accomplish the Sambhogakaya. So the next, in order to receive the mind empowerment, please repeat the following.
Dorjee ziba, gongso zoro, danen zola, pendong to, babo dorjee, lopong je, loncho dingzi, jie to zoro, dorjee ziba, gongso zoro, danen zola, pendong to, babo dorjee, lopong je, loncho dingzi, jie to zoro.
And once in English, Vajra holder, please heed me for the benefit of beings. Courageous Vajra master, please cause the samadhi of the supreme mind to arise. So,
tene ta te do lo bon la ze ve tu ge song lo zhen zhu ben du qi de tu la po ba tu gan biu gu ne du ji de ne song ho bu ga da ji ba da tam ji la rang da ba ta ang chen sang chang da ji nam ba la so be ba de mi ba chung lo ma la ze ve lu nga yi song la tian be lu nga yi song da ji tu me gu song to ta yer mi tu chur ba ma la nyam ba la sa ji kya ba ra zo tene ta lo bon du ji tu ma ze de si tu ge song lo zhen zhu ne ta rang du ji tu ma du qi je yo ro ti to ka la po o te tu gyu da mo so gu ne lu ji le ne zong de ro ne zong de te hua bu ga ne zong ta hua bu ga sam ji le sa ji su zhen ma ten zhen jiang ku ma bo te ngang chen ta chang zhen ji su zhen me chang zhen yo ro ba la so ji ro o te su la so te na ba ma bo se ba mi ba chung ne ta so la ze ri yo ro lo ma so la ze de lo nga yi song le tian song sam tian lu de lo nga yi song te dans jisu rank nunga is on the jisu durme kusong to yer mi ba chorson samne oden this kom ja por semai ba chinde ko ti non pa tem son samne ngana ne se sem machu ben ta mai ba chinde de samrawa ngam shane this tanyamne da chi go shores.
So now again, I visualize the Vajramastam as the deity, as green Tara. And I think that from the seed syllable at his heart, light radiates and it touches upon the heart of the deity, green Tara, visualized in front of the Vajramasta. And then as the light touches the heart of the front visualization, the enlightened mind stream is invoked. And then from the three places of the front visualization, the deity in front, and all their the pores of the deity's body, countless green Tara emanations emerge, along with mantra garlands and mantra syllables and the implements of Tara, such as the Utpala flower and so forth. So inconceivable forms like this emerge, and then they dissolve into you. And so you also have visualized yourself in the form of green Tara. So now all these forms and mantra syllables and implements of Tara then dissolve into your body, speech, and mind, and think that now my own body, speech, and mind, and the enlightened body, speech, of mind of Tara have merged indivisibly. And so within this state of complete merging, then rest for a little while in an undistracted state of meditation. So in this state, let your mind settle in a state where no thought is fabricated, a natural state, and meditate there for a while.
Wada jisu me la repete son ro jidong homba jiwon joba chi wang rang ta ku tong ba na jo wang ne lo rang go jo ba tong ji wang swa ta sum de be ne jo ri si kong tu son ro wada
Milarepa had said that to receive the vase on your crown is the outer empowerment. Then to visualize your body in the form of the deity is the inner empowerment. And to recognize the natural state of your mind, that is the actual, the ultimate empowerment. So these are the three yogas of empowerment.
这其他跟对三八的秋天，三八秋这都已经跟对三八秋天特别这些叫他们他们也就被你超级长班我这边我在这些了，别当的那个点给这些做我这些点不说听的，我是把对战班子也说哈，在这也是那么一级过呢，我他一级过呢，没给说没有了，我这说拉说呗，啥呗可好吃，这嘛天气他这吧他。头期也是那么马路头，像那头这种说就公巴拉往。
Then in the empowerment text, it says, being thus initiated, the karmic imprints and defilements accumulated with the mind. And so there are 3 negativities or non-virtues accumulated with the mind, and all grasping at them are purified, and you have received the complete mind empowerment. You are now empowered to meditate on the nature of the deity's mind, the union of clarity and emptiness. As a result, you will have the fortune to accomplish the Dharmakaya.
我真的当地接了印度企业进都是他们家种的，他这趟进他们家开始学生，但没啥那工资，那是那个小，他是他们家去学的。我听对，那他这次搞的靠谱的是有的，他经常往去年忙不有了。往去年忙不有对，真的往这学的他什么年去过了去头个嘛话的是搞的靠谱有的。我听对真的他做这开始呢，第二把产品一些东西这是对的，他这个呢他从往中这个意思。我真的他这说说你们开始起步了，这起的呢第二把产品一些东西接了吧。我听对从往中这个的，我听对一见面一谈的啦，然后你们。起都国家嘛，起都我们经常这个吧是，一见面然后在那起过的，然后他们那他们谁，他们讲跟着别上，提什么当嘛的，可是人家把他们一些东西接了吧，我这样对，我说说先把你们起了，开始起风了这个意思，这要不起呢，让他这种上门搞不的意思。
So next we come to another supplication to be repeated. And that is about the Samaya, the commitment. And so in there, we say that I'm going to practice this deity, I'm going to recite this mantra. But in reality, it's a little bit difficult because nowadays we receive so many different empowerments. And it's just very difficult to practice every deity that we have received an empowerment from. What's most important is to know that within the expanse of primordial wisdom, all the Buddhas are one. And that really means that if you practice a single deity well, then you are really practicing all the deities. And so if you already have a deity that you practice mainly, you can just practice this deity. You don't have to think that now I also have to practice this deity. It's okay if you don't practice this specific deity. And you don't have to think that if I don't practice this specific deity now, I will break my Samaya. But that is not the case, because within the expanse of primordial wisdom, all the Buddhas are one. And so therefore, you have to practice one deity, you have to practice something. But if you practice this one deity that you practice well, and you do it, then it is like accomplishing all the other deities, and you're keeping the Samaya. So please repeat.
You name
Say your name here.
Dala, Gonsozoro, Lopon, Dala, Gonsozoro, Damei, you name.
Say your name.
Dejecheba, Tundene Sonde, Chisi, Chancho Nimbola, Chije Parter, La ji zu zhu ma. Ye dam la. Song xin. Ti song a. Ni re xin tu. Jin nu. Da wa ra xi wo.
Then in English, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas residing in the 10 directions, please heed me. Master, please heed me. From today onwards, until attaining the essence of enlightenment, I who am called, and you can say your name, will take up the exalted deity, noble lady Tara, as my Yidam deity, and I will recite her mantra daily to whatever extent I am able. So.
Oh, then he zong ti song an ni he am jiao bo ge zha xi yong na tu song ti zha xi yong de zhi mi zong ji zha xi jie wei gu song tu zha xi ne de ni mo de le qian de le ni me kong de zhe da de le jian nei guang qiao zhong guo ting de le xiu oh, then ta ti ji zu zhu me ke wang ko sa mo de le ba chou ba yin bis sang a ke tam zhe na cui ni xi song yang ben de jian dong zhou zhong duo 我他应该往什么他们这些就有了，我这往什么的有，他们这开始呢，他们这当在那不就忙不在那边多，你那做过这开始像做多对呢，他强修现在蛮娘嘛，去过来中多这边跟讲那么去，我这强修现在蛮娘嘛去，身边的偏接托去，我这马上呢，这他们这场嘛挺能对的是，他身边可能那这偏康托托去，开始偏其他托嘛到，我这没去杂去康托。 我这其中呢，他们这场嘛挺难对的嘞，种多。
So this completes the profound empowerment of brain Tara. And so as with all the empowerments, the Samaya is a Samaya to be kept, and that is important. So generally speaking, regarding those Samayas, there are many different classifications, many different divisions of Samaya to be kept. But really, what summarizes them all, and this is something that His Eminence Rinchen Rinpoche always tells us, is that you have to keep your bodhicitta. You do not allow your bodhicitta to decline. And that means that you benefit, you help sentient beings as much as you can. And if you cannot help them, then at least you should not harm them. So within this, actually, all the Samayas are complete. So please again repeat.
Rinpoche, Mache Bana, Jejurje, Jeva Nyamba, Miba Yang, Kone Kuntu, Perwara Show.
In English, Master, I will do all you command. May precious bodhicitta arise where it has not yet arisen. May it not decline where it has arisen. And may it ever further increase.
Oh, then that's the
And in the end, we will offer a mandala of gratitude.
么开始罗化小，怎么样子？你得把人家这个说。Om Benzara Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Benzara Sadhu Dino Paraya Dijan Cho Me Baba Sudu Kayo Me Baba Subo Kayo Me Baba Anuratu Me Baba Sarva Siddhi Me Parayiza Sarva Karma Sutsam Siddhamiyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagave Sarva Dadam Gatam Bhadarama Unjim Bandara Baba Mai Samaya Sadhu Ai Benzara Bumi Ai Hun Xie Na Bara Wang Qian Zhe Sa Ye Benzara Ke Ai Hun Xie Jia Re Mu Musu Gorbe Wusu Wang Re Ye Jar Bu Re Rai Sha Nu Pa Bu Lo Zan Bu Ne Mo Palan Ju Chang Zhen Me Nian Xia Tang Lu Tang Lu Pa Lo Aya Tang Aya Xian Dian Tang Lam Chuan Zhu Zhen Me Nian Tan Zhen Me Nian Jin Da Rinpoche Ye Re Wu Ba Sam Ji Chen Dong Ju Ye Hua Ma Mu Ba Ye Lo Tu Polo Rinpoche Nurva Rinpoche Zomo Rinpoche Lombo Rinpoche Lambo Rinpoche Dancho Rinpoche Ma Hong Rinpoche Dershan Ba Ye Hun Ba Geiba Mai Chima Mai Le Mai Kar Mai Meto Mai Duhu Mai Nasi Mai Chija Mai Nye Mai Daba Rinpoche Du Chole Nambara Jarve Jansen Ji Usu Ladam Meye Benjura Pusum Soba Matsang Nipa Dini Chinchen Zawa Dan Jubara Jebe Pandian Lama Tamba Nala Bubara Jivu Dukjen Robe Tontu Shisu Tiene Chinje Labdu Zoroi Saye Buju Choshen Medo Chang Rira Yenje Nyinde Jimbande Sanje Shena Mege Buwai Ngokwe Nanda Shindu Juwa Shu
The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is adorned with Meru, the supreme mountain, the four continents, and the sun and moon. As a Buddha field, I offer it. May all sentient beings attain the happiness of the Buddha fields. Om Guru Devada Kini Ratnamandana Pratitsa Soha.
Om Sarvata Tangata Sapare Vare Argan Badin Vive Vive Alogin Ginam Shabda Badin Subhajo me baba anuratu me baba sarva de me parita sarva karma sutsame zidamiyam guru hum ha 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 ho bangam sarva tatangatan badar me mandir madar baba ma samaya sado to bara baba thamji la shi du kunje changni be du ban jo bandar me du om yi she parang ji ne su ye tamse pa na rang ni la tempara churu gewan de ye nyo to da ji su du man du jo nen ro ji jang ma lu wa te ye sa lang go ba sho ku san tu be jing ma pang jo le zan be be je de lang go bo lu zhou ji ka ba ju de yin min zhi gong ji kan zong jian gong bo su ban de kan ke dian ba ga jia yu ne yin de ji bu bu chen zhen zhe chen du de pe ke zong qiu qiu yang zhou hui de ji ba la jiu jiu ro ji我真的他我做往查送是查送的真的很大的这趟我做了大话这就是嘛咱们的系统呢咱们做这里开始呢这我做的你康巴人有了哇你康巴你我才对康巴你我做吧他就是准备过呢为什么啥这里马上这这第一双这看见人不去人家这个这些怎么着工作呢小工作对没先把这一双噻工作呢就是准备过签报了下300了签报下多下 Then by the chan cheba mobile house at all. Chade, not only Maze, that's Sanjay Skusniona, Sambiwa shot, Sanjay Skunio Zambo. In other than that, you should make with them diabo, Jason Daku, Sanjay Nadakarina, Chepayo Mare. But I just make good, you not take on around to them diabo days, it is good, because something out of touch, the shoe, or teaching it, and also. This Yara Jabdes the Tincherama was Jandosro, Charwashate, so the Yara Jab the party Samaso, Nimamo Samaso, so take on Latin. That's the suited for 10. Happy for Jung, compare or conquer the suited 10.
So perhaps this guy,
you're up for Jungs. How about you?
Oh,
or conquer the suited for 10. Or to reach each other, you have to take on judging a channel project, Sanjay killing said, Jenna or Tetra, so you prove, or took out some you prove, or teach your thing, you have to take Chin Chimbo, or teach it, or take on or the minute dissimilar PK, Sancham down the she not long to your in my good in the lapse. What a good thing in my this my shades or during it set in my house. Shot the dissimilar Sanchap the Shenap to social recitation to the edit.
Carrem,
Sanchap Sajimbanum.
Oh,
Shenap. Good Sonia Rechung so. Good Sonka Rechung so that in my Lapchitan or Guzetan as
well. Good in Allah Sanchabiori.
Good Dampaso, Damparabato, the yacht.
Aleo.
Or to the or something days. I had simulation now that I had so for the shall the Rechunke so the Chizumeleka, Chizumele Ramnaching under those who under mass, Chizum under mass, what a chong washer. Think your mother also said that to soon damage a mambo chonroa, to soon damage a mambo chong, go to your really bay or Sarwasha. Really be due to the shapes what these are. Trovanos on yams to Sato Hirwasha. What did you think? Now these are these ones the zone is the Sungo proof or the Chiwa.
The Gunda the Dramana Sonjo Pure.
No, the Gunda Kunanda Yoma put a chart at these Chungumura.
A charchik, the Gundi Dramakuna Sonjo Pura.
Chungumura, Chimbo, Yima, the Cassan relay on the part of Sato. This Trovano, the Julie. This is not a teacher. What is Sungo proof. What in which they go down the Chinap Chimbon. What you there is 10 to not Lorena did to my this. Cheat on the mother. The General examining some fingers and the Lord and then Javan Mochike. Then they aren't punch by Shigona, Jitsuman and Nachi, but some Mamos on one, Traumatic and Nachi, then they aren't 10 fingers. What to do Mamos on one. What do you do not answer the examining the young Mount Tori? Don't damn it a moment or things on shot. It's so much a Chetubia. That the Duke came to Revad. Monum to be shoes.
So this completes the empowerment, and we are now starting our annual Tara practice, and it's an important practice that we do every year. For example, last year we were still in the process of finding a building for our Dharma center. And also at that time, we received a special Tara blessing because we received this Tara statue that we have here. And that was given to us by a family in Wisconsin. It was actually a family member of Rinchen Rinpoche called Dashi Samdrup. And they had this Tara statue at their home, but it has weathered a little bit because they kept it outside, and so it was raining on it, and so it did experience some damage. But we really wanted that that's a Buddha statue, and it really was very auspicious that we were able to receive this Tara statue, because Tara is also a Buddha, and all the Buddhas are the same. There's no difference, and it was really very auspicious. And that along with our Tara practice, we also received this Tara statue. So we brought the statue here to the Dharma Center, and then we repaired some of the the environmental damage that has happened to the statue. So we cleaned it up really well. It took us several days to clean the statue. And then a Tibetan Puchung, he came here to gold plate it again. And then also I received some special Buddha relics from His Eminence Rinchen Rinpoche, which we added to inside of Tara's heart, in that statue at the heart. So that also possesses many great blessings. And then another relic I had received was a piece of a very special Milarepa statue from Drubchö. And so this particular statue was made by Rejungba, and it was made out of clay, and the water that he used to mix the clay with was actually Milarepa's own urine. So it's a very special statue, and I have received a small part of that statue. And actually Milarepa himself had said, after Rejungba had formed the statue, Milarepa actually himself had consecrated it, and he also said that this statue looks exactly like me. And then the statue has gone through many different times over the generations. For some time it had been kept hidden in the mountains, and then also was damaged there a little bit. And so it fell apart a little bit, and I was able to receive a little part of that statue. And that possesses great blessings too. And that little piece of that statue was also offered inside of the Tara statue, along with many other offerings. And so now we are engaging in this Tara practice every year. That is my hope, and I believe that this will bring great benefit to the world. And in particular nowadays, His Holiness the Dalai Lama actually had said that in the face of the pandemic, the practice of Tara will be most beneficial. And so nowadays, we really experience a lot of trouble. We have a pandemic, and then there's a lot of wars going on and so on. So it is my hope that through our Tara practice, we can also contribute to pacifying all these miseries in the world. And then I would like to thank Ina for completing the English translation of the Tara Sadhana, and it has also been translated into Chinese. So thank you.
Thank you, Drubchö, for giving us this empowerment. 谢谢仁波切，感恩仁波切给我们这次灌顶和带我们共修。希望大家也参加我们的那个咒语的积累。谢谢。Thank you, Drubchö.
Thank you. Okay, then ta. Oh, this is that. Got a woman. Thank you. Go my. Thank you. I will see you. Thank you for seeing. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Today, tanga zo wan te ta cha yin ban da, today chiru tanga ran so nyam na chi ya ro chu su ni pa shi ka ko chu su ni pa la re. Today tanga zo chi ya se jian mi, ce sang ni jian na zo di nian ba tu chiru nian ba tu ti gang la, na zo di Druma. The treat out this Jago. Or then is that Drumé Drupta, just one up to now, so one up to now, so portion of the is on door. What the Zomba bote, sorry, Sana, just one up to Resishura, so the one up some kind of Resishurachi. Then Drumé Drupta and the one up to now, portion of the so Chunia the Gong Chuji Jansen, Chujan, the Janata Chunsan, Resishura, Jessie, no more.
It's called Chugi, Chicken Company Chugamton.
Or Chujan. Or the town Resishura, Jeva, that contained all Resishura, see Terima, that contained them young Cassie, the Mazim, or the Russia, the teaching, shall I saw Jay, shall I read? Or the cheat in the Jamon Chujan says the person, Nimas on Nama, the Resiji meeting was starting for the Euro. Or the series, Yaps in the Resiji meeting.
Oh.
Jimmy, but on the time, she's a my uniform, or in those.
So this completes the empowerment now, and we will continue with the practice at 2 p.m. Chicago time today. This afternoon there will be no teachings, but tomorrow we will start with the teachings. So when we starting tomorrow, when we get to the mantra recitation in the afternoon, I'll give a brief teaching on Tara, the sadhana, and this sadhana that we are practicing is was extracted from these 50 empowerments that we just mentioned. The 50 Drikungkage empowerments themselves were composed by Rinchen Dorjee, so Dorjee Rinpoche, Vidyadhara Dorjee Rinpoche, and then the one who had extracted the sadhana out of this collection of empowerments was the Drikungkage Dorjee Gyaltsen. And Dorjee Gyaltsen was said to be an emanation, a rebirth of Rinchen Dorjee Rinpoche. And Dorjee Gyaltsen himself was actually the son of a very famous Nyingma Lama. He was the son of the Vidyadhara Jigme Lingpa. And so Dorjee Gyaltsen also was a lineage holder of the Chungtsang lineage. Rinchen Dorjee, he was actually the first Chungtsang, and then Dorjee Gyaltsen was the fourth Chungtsang. Anyways, he was a Chungtsang lineage holder.
Oh, the chi, yeah, then that's the inside that in the summer. Really, or some then to get chairs, and as you want, have some. Or then you get some good education.
So thank you, everyone. This completes the empowerment, and we will now recite the Chikden Sumgan dedication prayer.
The prayer book is the last
glorious,
holy, venerable, precious, kind, divinity, my Bodhisattvas, yogis, and yogis, please pray. May the virtues of the soul, and of sentient beings and samsara in my heart, and the innate root of virtue, not result in creative worldly concerns, the four causes of samsara, or birth, sexual or worldly guilt. May all other sentient beings, especially those enemies of the Deity mind, obstructors to one, misleading maras, and the lords of demons experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed perfect and precious. By the power of this master virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in our mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta. And through that, may I become the spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Drubchö in this lifetime. May the torments of suffering not arise at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of mind as such, and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the garden.
Yeah, thank you. Tene ina dada di turgon konda anga tsumla riba yoro. Roba.
Hola, so.
Tsi di kon zai dang ba tin jor so.
Oh, Cassandra, so ngap so piche. Famous.
Are mara ke mara.
Thank you so much.
Sama tu ge ches, sama devo
Thank you, everyone.
dewa mona bio sama tu ge ches.
So I hope everyone is well. Be well, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.